Welcome to Stream Economy. There is only one thing I want to talk about this week. It is super exciting. Microsoft just announced Xbox All Access. Now, this is a subscription service that they're going to start testing out. And it's interesting because it's not just services and free games in a library. This thing includes a console. We here at Stream Economy figured we would try to help you decide whether it was worth it or not, and also what it means for the future of the games industry. Obviously, you're going to want to know some details about this, so let's discuss. First question, of course, how much will this cost you? Well, if you would like an Xbox One S, you're going to pay $22 a month under Xbox All Access. If you think you're ready for the upgrade and you want to go for the Xbox One X, that'll set you back $35 a month. If you think this is a really good way to subscribe, get an Xbox, play the new Tomb Raider for a month, and then send it back and cancel your subscription, think again. It's a 2-year agreement. There are some good benefits here, though. The agreement also includes Xbox Live, which includes online multiplayer gaming access, movies, TV shows, and discounts on certain Xbox games, and Game Pass, which is a huge library of hundreds of Xbox One and backwards compatible Xbox 360 games you can download and play. Now that we know what you'll be paying if you decide to subscribe, we should talk about how much you might save. So if you get an Xbox One S or an Xbox One X, including all of those services, it will cost you $658 for the Xbox One S over 2 years and $838 for 2 years with an Xbox One X. If you do it under All Access, it's $528 and $770. So a pretty decent savings, $130 on Xbox One S over 2 years and $68 or a little bit more on the Xbox One X, which I know doesn't seem like a whole lot, but honestly, that's at least one game and maybe even a whole bunch of indies if that's what you're into. And lastly, if you're wondering if you own the console when the subscription is up, you sure do. There's no sending it back or paying off a final balance on a rental. That sounds amazing, right? Well, not quite. So there are some downsides, as with mostly everything in the world. If you are not interested in using Xbox Live or Game Pass, well, you're kind of SOL because you're going to have to pay for it if you sign up for this agreement. Now, that also applies to your Xbox. Now, let's say you sign up for the agreement and you're paying your subscription and you decide, well, I'm just going to let this Xbox sit and collect dust on my shelf because there are no games I'm interested in right now. Well, that's a waste of your money too. So if you're only interested in one game that might be a console exclusive, All Access might not be the Xbox for you. So on top of that, there's one more hitch that is actually my biggest complaint, and that is it's only available in the United States. So if you are anywhere else in the world, that sucks, I know. But even if you are in the US, you're probably cheering right now. Hold off on that. Put a pin in that cheering for just a couple seconds. You actually have to physically travel to that is not a Microsoft store. That is also not a Microsoft store. Nope, Sony. That's a Microsoft store. You have to go to a physical Microsoft store location to get this agreement, to be able to sign up and get your console. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. 35 states have at least one Microsoft store, sure, but 15 states have, that's right, 0. Sorry, everyone who lives over in this area. You have really nice views outside, though, if that's any consolation. No, it really isn't, is it? On top of that, if you're anybody in any of these states with limited amounts of money, which is why you are probably interested in this deal in the first place, having to spend it to travel to a Microsoft store to get a cheaper console might end up not being cheaper at all. So, I don't like that. Okay, Xbox All Access. I think Microsoft has a great idea here, but it needs to be rolled out on the internet or internationally in some way, and I'm sure there's a lot of work that goes into that. I'm not saying it's super easy, but I hope Microsoft does put in the work. Now, on top of that, I think Microsoft is going to kind of prompt other gaming consoles to offer the same types of things. I would not be surprised if Sony offered something very similar for the PlayStation 4 or maybe a future PlayStation. Now, as for the Switch, it is only $299 as opposed to the other consoles' higher price points, but the Xbox One S is also the same price, so I can't imagine Nintendo even just considering the idea, even if they don't do it. Those are my thoughts on Microsoft's Xbox All Access subscription. Now it's your turn. I want you to go down to the comments. I want you to tell me what you think about this new idea that Microsoft's testing out. Are you angry because you don't live in the US? Are you mad because you live in Montana and you can't get to a Microsoft store? Or are you super excited about it? You can't wait to try it out. I can't wait to talk to you. Now that we're on the subject of consoles, hey, Sarles, what do you think of the console wars?
Console wars. Oh, brands. Don't talk about brands. Don't tell everyone you like Microsoft. Don't support Microsoft and don't support Sony because brands are bad and brands will that, man. Bring on the wars, man. I want to see people going mental. I want to see people punching each other in the face because you like PlayStation. I want to see kids run a circle. One with a controller for the Xbox, one with a PS4 controller, fighting each other. Fight. And then I want to see tweets. I want to see everything. I want to see forums going mental. I want to see Putin tweeting Donald Trump and Donald Trump saying, F you, Putin, man. I'm an Xbox man, American made. And then Putin's like, no, man, you think you're better than me because you got a Nintendo Switch. No, that's it. Console wars, man. That's how I want to go. Just push the button. Bring it on, man. Bring the asteroid. Bring the nukes. I'm done.
Thanks for watching. Let us know down in the comments if you prefer us to deep dive into a single topic weekly or if you like the 3-story approach that we normally do. As always, you can check out last week's episode right over here and bonus Stream Economy content over this way.